At this point, please welcome Mr. Dan Harris. He's going to introduce his brother, and we'll go from there. Let's welcome Dan Harris.
Good afternoon, everyone. First of all, thanks for having us. I hope you take from this that Tim has to present an inspiring message, and that's what he's all about. So I was asked to introduce Tim, and I thought about that, and I wanted to kind of provide a glimpse into what I went through, my experience as a sibling with a person with an intellectual disability. I think it's more of an ability, but I just wanted to share some thoughts as to why I think Tim is who he is today. One of the things that is important to me that I take from it as to why Tim has developed into who he is he was not held to any low standard by any means. And that started with our parents, mom and dad. But then it stemmed to myself as his big brother, and he has a couple of little brothers as well that kind of took that belief and kind of held Tim to a higher standard. And we kind of let him set that boundary. I mean, that was not something that we had predetermined. And worked out quite well. So let me give you an example. When I was, maybe 6 or 7, we grew up in a house that had, 2 stories, and there was a set of stairs connecting upstairs and down. And Tim, he was starting to walk, and he was getting good at it and stuff. And so we, as his brothers, were teaching him how to tackle the stairs. And so he would go 1 foot and then 2 foot on each stair. And then he'd go to the next stair and 1 foot, 2 foot. And we were like, okay, Tim, this is how we do stairs. We take left foot and then our right foot goes on the next step and down and up, and this is the way we do it. He didn't care that we were telling him that. So we said, okay, well, Tim, don't you want to be more efficient on the stairs? No, I don't care. Well, don't you want to go faster? No. Okay, well, let's see. Do you want to do it like your brothers do it? Yes, I do. Awesome. What we found right there was the motivation for him to push himself to be able to accomplish that simple task of walking up and down the stairs fast and efficient. If that even mattered to him, that was no thing, but... So that's how we kind of taught and found motivation for Tim. I also want to share something that I've learned from Tim. And I thought about this a lot, and what he taught me as his big brother has to do with judgment. And so, when I was younger, middle high school age, I was really judgmental about myself and about what others thought about me. And Tim doesn't live his life that way. Just imagine for just 1 second that you have no judgment about yourself. What does that look like? That's Tim's life every day. He doesn't care if you think his hair is off to one side or his shirt is a little goofy or something like that, And I took that, for me, it was a very powerful moment. And I'll tell you about when I realized it. It was Tim's very first speech to an audience just like this, although I think it was more like 3,000 people or something like that. So, and I had the task of sitting in the back of the room and hitting a slideshow button to the next slide as he progressed through his speech. And so we're sitting there in the audience, and our time's coming up, and I'm just sitting looking at him sit next to me, and I lean over and I said, Tim, are you ready for this? Yeah. Okay. Well, are you nervous? No. Why? I'm like, well, because I'm nervous, and I have to sit in the back of the room and push a button. So that's how he showed me that. Some pretty powerful stuff, and there's a million stories like that about what Tim has taught me and and others, and everyone around him. He inspires a lot of people. So that's about all I have to say. We wanted to show you guys a video on screen here and show you kind of a glimpse into Tim's life before he comes up and talks. So have a look.
I wake up at 5:30, get in the shower, do my morning routine, and go around 7 o'clock to come to work. I am so excited to go to work, so I do a dance off in the parking lot. It's a dance of magic. We serve breakfast, lunch, and hugs. The hugs are the best part. I am Tim Harris, and this is my place. Oh yeah. Hey guys, welcome to my place. How are you doing today?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh. Those are the best part, buddy. I love you. Have you been here before?
No, I've never been here before.
Well, I'm Tim. I'm the owner. Tim's place is the special place to be at because it's run and operated by me. You guys are doing a great job back here. I love you guys. You guys are the best cooks ever. Since I was a kid, I wanted to own a restaurant, and I asked my dad to help me out. I'm very glad I did. Thank you, Dad. I love you so much.
I love you too, buddy. I'm very proud of you. When he was about 14 years old, he told us that someday he was going to own a restaurant. After we all gulped and gasped, we began to take him seriously, and the result is history in the making.
They supported me so I can live out my dreams.
I'm amazingly proud of my brother. Just what he's accomplished in his lifetime. I mean, people can only dream, you know?
I love you, Mom.
I love you too, honey.
As far as we know, we have not yet found another person with Down syndrome in this country that owns their own restaurant. We hope that other people will, though.
My favorite part of all is the people coming through that front door. How are you doing today?
Good. How are you?
Sometimes customers get sad. I give them a hug and then they feel a lot better.
Oh, thank you, Tim.
The hugs are way more important than the food. The food is food, so. How about a double hug?
Yep, double hug.
Love you guys. I am a mean hugging machine. Oh yeah.
So let me get this straight. So
Yeah.
you're a restaurateur
Yes.
and
A Special Olympic
Special
athlete.
Olympic athlete, and you won a gold medal.
I have won more medals than Michael Phelps. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I did not let my disability crush the dreams. With people with disabilities, they can do anything they set their minds to. We're special. We are a gift to the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, to tell you his story in person, the man, the myth, the legend, Tim Harris.
Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Before I get to my speech, I wanted to thank my mom and dad and Tina for being here. And the most important thing of all, my brother right here right next to me. My older brother. I love you, buddy. Hello, Albuquerque. Come on, can you do better than that? Hello, Albuquerque. That's a lot better. I am Tim Harris. I am 28 years old, and I am living the life of my dreams. Thanks for inviting me to Epics. I'm happy to be here. Oh yeah! When I say oh yeah, you say oh yeah. Let's say it all together. Oh yeah! Don't leave me hanging, okay? Especially you. I was born in January of 1986. A few hours after I was born, our doctor told my parents that I had Down syndrome. A lot of people told my parents that they were very, very sorry. I guess they didn't know how totally awesome Albert turned out to be. Oh yeah! I have three brothers, one older and two younger. Growing up with three brothers was a lot of fun. They treated me like a brother, not like someone special or different. They never let me use my disability to get out of doing the dishes. When it was my turn, I did try it sometimes, though. I love hanging out with my brothers and all my friends. When I was a kid, my mom told me I started school when I was 3 years old. I loved going to school because I got to meet all kinds of friends. Of course, I learned how to read books and do math too. I also learned how to pay attention and be on time. Sometimes school was hard because I didn't always want to do the work. In high school, I had some problems with bullies. One day after school, some guys were bugging me in the hall and were making me give them my lunch money. I was really mad. But guess what? I had some friends on the football team. And they were on their way to practice and saw those bullies picking on me. The football team took care of them. They never bothered me again. Those guys made me feel happy. I always had people right there for me. And I met a friend named Chris, and we became friends ever since then. Most of the time, high school was fun. I liked going out in the courtyard during lunch and be with everybody. I am very friendly and really like people and made some really good friends. I guess they liked me back because they made me homecoming king in my senior year. Oh yeah! I love sports. I started in Special Olympics when I was 13 years old. My favorite sports are basketball and track because they are more active. I love Special Olympics. Oh yeah! Yeah, I started when I was 13, and my dad helped me with my first event. After high school, I moved to Wellsville, New Mexico, to attend college at Eastern New Mexico University. Wellsville was a 3-hour drive away from home. I was very scared the day my family dropped me off. I never lived away from home before. After I got all moved in, I stood on my balcony and waved goodbye. I cried. There's a big spot on my pillow. They told me later they cried too. I just see cries and tears right now. I was very sad and went to my room. Then I decided to knock it off and go meet some people. It didn't take long before I was having a lot of fun living in my dorm and go to college. Oh yeah! I took classes that helped me learn about food service, but I also took independent living, job skills, and conflict resolution. There is a lot of drama in the dorms. So that class really helped me learn to solve problems in all kinds of relationships. Part of our curriculum was during our work practicum. I also learned so much from all different jobs. I had to learn the bus system so I could get to work and get there on time. I worked at a school cafeteria, a pizza restaurant, and IHOP, and a bar and grill. I did everything from food prep, grating cheese, my favorite, cleaning windows, finally hosting and seating customers. I learned so much about work and about living and about taking care of myself. I didn't have my mom to do it for me anymore. Well, yeah. Where was I? Oh, okay. I graduated in the summer of 2008 with certificates in food service, office skills, and restaurant hosting. Oh, yeah! After college, I knew I wanted to live on my own. I love my parents a lot, but I want to have my own life. In July 2010, I moved into my own apartment. This year will be 4 years living there. Can't wait. Oh, yeah. I shop for my own groceries, do my own laundry, and pay all my own bills. Oh, yeah. I love living in my own place, and look at me, it's right next door to my restaurant. I am very active. I exercise almost every day. Check out these guns. Oh, yeah. I used to have a lot of problems with my weight. When I'm not being careful, I overeat and spend too much time in front of my TV and my computer. Anybody else have that problem here? Anyone? Anyone? Sounds good. I really didn't like the way I looked or the way I felt. I was very sad about it. A couple years ago, I decided I wanted to be in great shape. With the help of my friends, I made a commitment to working out and eating healthy. It was very hard, but I stuck with it. Over the last 3 years, I've lost about 40 pounds. Oh, yeah. I am in the best shape of my life. Oh, yeah. About 15 years ago, I dreamed of owning my own business. Well, I'm here to tell you that dreams do come true. I am the owner of Tim's Place, the world's friendliest restaurant. located in Albuquerque, New Mexico. It's right here.
Oh, yeah.
We are open for breakfast, lunch, and now dinner, 7 days a week. I have 3 managers and 20 staff. I am the owner. And it is my job to make sure people feel happy and entertained when they come by. My favorite part of my job is giving out hugs to anyone that wants one. I offer free Tim hugs on my menu. And most people order at least one. So far, I've given out over 51,000 hugs. I even have a counter to keep track of the total. I guess you can say I'm a lean, mean, green hugging machine. Oh, yeah? Don't leave me hanging, guys. Customer service is very important to me. I want people to feel happy and loved. They come in when they come into the restaurant. My customers come back to my restaurant because they love me and the hugs. My hugs have the magic of love. The food is awesome, but the Tim hugs are better.
Oh, yeah.
I love my employees because they have fun to be with, and I know they are good at their jobs. I tell my employees that I love them every day. They love my customers as much as I do.
Oh, yeah.
My story has gotten a lot of attention in the past few years. I have been on the local news channels here in Albuquerque, local talk shows on CNN, Headline News, in People Magazine, the CBS Evening News, and on CBS Sunday Morning, on NBC Today Show, and most recently, The View. We also got voted number 8 in the magazine for our nachos.
Oh, yeah.
I want to be married someday and have my own family.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people ask me if my life is hard because I have Down syndrome. And they want to know if my disability stops me from doing what I want to do. What do you think? I tell them, nothing can stop me. I do have problems to overcome and make mistakes, but they are learning experiences just like they are for everyone else. I am happy every day. I love my life, and I share that love to the world. I want to tell other people with disabilities not to feel scared. about getting a job or even owning their own business, because if they can dream it, they can do it. I know they can. Oh yeah! I want the rest of the world to know that people with disabilities have dreams and plans for the future. And we are a gift to the world, like I said on the video. Thank you for letting me share my life with you. I hope you bring your friends and family to my restaurant someday, which is right here in Albuquerque. Our food is really good, and the Tim Hugs are free. I will see you at my place. Thank you very much. Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Hey buddy, I love you. And I want you to come to my restaurant too. And bring your whole staff there too. Please do. Oh yeah.
Don't go anywhere. Give that mic to Alvino. Don't go anywhere. Just stand right
So yes, it is true. Wanda and I have been there, and Dr. Wells and I have been there with as well. And during the time, he joined us for lunch, and he made sure we were taken care of, and we ordered, and we got our food. He ordered, and then our food came, but his food wasn't there yet. But he took care of, made sure that we were fed, was minding to make sure the customers were taken care of, the staff were relieved first until he got his meal. And just being his relationship, just seeing him in action, in motion, it's wonderful. And so it makes us want to continuously. And this is what our work is all about. You made me emotional now.
Well, I love you.
This is what we struggle with every day. When we go to IEP meetings, every time when families call us, this is what we strive for. Inclusion, full inclusion, not only just in schools, but also in the community. And this is why we are passionate for and do the work that we do as well. And so let us continue the work, okay? All right. And we have a gift for you. Because if I keep talking, I'm gonna cry. And this is not Albino, I'm tough, okay? I'm Apache, born for Red Streak, running into people clan. I can't cry, okay? So hopefully you can find a place of this in your restaurant, okay? And this is a gift to you, a Pueblo pottery on behalf of our staff. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.